That's right. Yeah, it just got a little delayed.
A little bit. Hey, life.
It's only a couple days.
Yeah.
Life, holidays,
Family,
festivities,
travel,
parties.
all the things that happen around this time of year. So, yes.
I had the like Eddie Murphy and Trading Happy New Year when he comes in, he's like spreading shit around.
So you're talking about a bell. No.
So, this is our official Advent Calendar results episode. We didn't do great. So let's start
just,
with
in
that.
the beginning,
We knew
didn't,
one.
We didn't have high expectations.
So we knew one, and we really had no idea of all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Even with mulligans, we just didn't do spectacularly.
I just didn't use the mullies
But-
properly.
No.
And you
you
didn't
only
even
used
use one.
No, you used one.
Oh, yeah, you did use one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember. I
was
should have
told I got
lied
it
to
right.
you.
And that, yes, you changed it to get it right. Yes, that's correct. So we're going to run the video right now. This is the 5 different whiskeys that we could possibly have tasted. We had sheets with the names, but we didn't know the order with proofs and types and all the wonderful things. But what we did is we also rated these. So we put some good ratings on all of this to kind of go through and figure it all out. What I realized is we could, since I had all the information, I could take it and I could say, well, even if you got the pick wrong, this is what you scored that whiskey.
Oh,
Okay.
so we could
So
the top 25.
The scores actually tell us exactly, like,
What we
it's
liked
for
and what we
that
did-
whiskey,
what we liked
not
and what we-
necessarily for what you guessed wrong.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because
Cool.
we all really did not great. All right, so we're going to run through
Dude, I
these.
would like to even see someone that's even more knowledgeable at whiskey than we are to be able to do this.
Totally blind.
Yeah.
I
don't think many people would.
and so
I
many
blanked
are
out last year. I
and
just
so
blanked out.
many are close.
blacked out or blanked out.
They're
Both, I think.
like they're not that different from each other, so it gets a little. We had 3 different toasted ryes. Well,
That's
come
true.
on, like how
Yeah.
close are all those going to taste? Like, it gets a little nuanced. All right, day 1 was Russell's Reserve.
Right.
No one got that right.
No one got that one right, I remember.
But
I loved it. It was a vanilla bomb. I really liked it.
in the score, yeah, and you didn't put a score.
Come on.
So,
Definitely 8.5.
no,
I liked
Eric scored it a 7. I scored it a 6.7, so an average score of 6.9.
Okay.
So that's the math that I played with this whole game. All
I
right.
would have done an 8, honestly. I liked it a
Okay,
lot.
so
I'm just saying.
then-
It's
then
a
I
private
would've
barrel,
came up.
Russell's. Come on.
All right, day 2 was the Elijah Craig private barrel proof. Again, nobody got that right. So
It was
you did it
bad.
as a burner. I don't know what you were doing with that one, Eric, and I just skipped it because I never
I
used
want
it.
old Ezra.
I want to know every single person who bought this that I've spoken to said that they disliked it. And that's a private barrel Elijah Craig.
Average score is 4.7.
Wow.
So
I'd love to taste that.
5, 5, 4, 2. So we all poo-pooed the crap out of that. We just didn't realize what it was. So that was kind of interesting. Day 3, King's Family Distillery, straight bourbon whiskey. Nobody got that right. Adam didn't score it again.
That's the last one. No, I won't put it in the score.
So
I liked it.
Our average score was a 5.6
Okay.
between me and Eric. Day 4, short barrel. This is the first time somebody got something right, and I got it right. It was a short
Conveniently,
barrel.
you got it right, and you're the one that tallied this shit.
Hey, it's all written in pen, baby.
No, I know.
There's
it
a
was right.
reason why I did that.
Yeah. Good
All
one.
right. So yeah, that's the very first time somebody got anything right. I got that one right. We all scored that really, really well. That an average score is 7.8.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah. So
I
that
like
was.
that one.
I think that's going to be one we need to try to find again because I think that's a pretty solid bottle. 94
Toasted small
proof.
batch. That's one I think that's around quite often.
I-
They do a
yeah.
lot of special ones, but then
$60
again,
bucks.
it's a
It's not
blend of
bad.
barrels that they can
Yeah.
never replace. So who
Right.
knows?
They're out of it, Georgia, right?
Yes.
Short
Yes.
barrel.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Day 5. Dickel, the Leopold Brothers collaboration rye.
Got it.
Adam and Kevin get that one right. Eric did not.
Dickel. Cheers for Dickel. That's actually in this cocktail.
Yeah, that's right.
I went with Johnny Drum.
Yeah. So anyway,
Remember, I thought that was
we did
good.
not score that spectacularly, though Eric scored it the best. But Eric's a very positive scorer, we learned through this process. That had a 4.9.
Oh yeah.
What's the average?
I didn't want that one. Had that it had a really heavy hay and straw
Yes.
note that
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
balanced.
a
Ugh.
really funky palate to that. Johnny Drum was number 6. None of us got that right.
Oh, damn.
That actually average score 5.7. So for a $40 bottle, it's not horrible.
It ain't great.
It's not great. No,
Yeah,
it
I
wouldn't be
remember
one
that
I'd
one
go
drank
back
like
and
water.
purchase.
Yeah, that one was so thin and light. That's why I went with what I went with because it was so low proof.
Yes, because I think we both picked the Basil Hayden, right?
But Johnny Drum, it's 101 proof.
No, we all got Basil Hayden.
It
right.
did not drink like
No.
that. Oh,
No, yeah, we all picked Basil Hayden as number 6.
wow. But
All
I gave
of
it a
us picked that as
6.5.
6.
So what was the average? What was the score?
For the Johnny Drum,
Yes.
5.7.
Okay.
Above average, right?
Yep.
All right, number 7, Rare Character. We scored that really well.
That was a good.
That's a 7.9. So we scored that really nicely. Very good. That's very positive. $95, 104 proof. Again, I got that one right.
Only 4.5 years old. You got that one right.
I got that one right. 7 years old for the Rare Character.
Oh, I was looking at
104
I was
proof.
looking at short barrel.
All right, number 8, Ben Holiday. Nobody got that right. We did score it pretty decently. Came out as a 7, so that's pretty solid. Rick House proof, 1856 original. Good proof, good price.
Great price.
Yeah, that's a solid combo with a above average palate there. Number 9, we all got number 9 correct.
Easy.
Yes, so that is
I talked to a few people. They said it was one of their least favorites.
Yes,
I talked to some people said that it was one of their favorites.
that's
These are
weird.
All these people were unseasoned whiskey people.
Okay, so are they
were
tequila
like,
people?
One of them was. The other two were like, it was so sweet and enjoyable. Like,
sweet.
oh, okay. Agave syrup in a glass.
See, but that one's 80
Yes.
proof. If that one was in the 90s, probably be a little bit better.
yeah.
Because you need a little bit of that heat to balance out that sweetness from the tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either a cocktail or it made
Right.
me think we'll
A
float
float of
something.
something.
In there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or a quick dessert.
Yeah. Try this interesting pour
Yeah.
that I've got. And
It's a sorbet.
So we
It's a
did not
sorbet.
care for it. That got a 4.5. We'll say that was that Addictivo tequila finished whiskey.
Interesting concept, but
It
Yeah.
didn't work for our palates. All right, number 10, Baker's. Nobody got it right, but we did score it really well.
I scored the
Adam
heck
scored
out of
that
that
really
one.
well.
I
8.2.
love it. Yeah, that one was delicious.
That had
I
an
thought.
average of 7.6, so that is really far up there.
It's
That
that
is
high
a really
rye,
solid,
mash bill.
yeah, very solid pour for $65. That's not bad. Elijah Craig Toasted Rye. Nobody got that right. You and I actually picked that as day one. We were off. We were off a lot. Scored it well, 7.3. So above average, a pretty solid score. Nothing wrong with that.
I think we did that across the board that we all chose because wait.
You got 15. You put 15 in for Elijah Craig Toasted Rye, but you put an M there, so I don't know what you.
That was a mulligan.
Okay.
I had a 1 there, and I threw the 5 at the end.
Ah, okay.
It's all coming back.
next year there needs to be another column. If you're going to use a mully, there's another column for you to write that number in.
Oh yeah. This is
It worked
second
out way
time.
better than I thought it was going to. How about that? That's where I was just like, I can make this work.
I thought we were going to be sitting around a room
Bardstown.
slightly toasted and then looking at these sheets, and then we could explain ourselves. Like,
Number 12 was the Bardstown Bourbon County Stout finish, and Adam called it.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
That apricot-y,
we-
crazy note.
Overly didn't super care for it though, like a 6.
6.3,
So for a $160 bottle, a 6 average, no, I would not.
Wow.
I would not go for that.
That's probably the biggest letdown of the.
That's the swinging under their weight class. I
Yeah,
don't- that
because
sounds
Tim was
right.
like, we got to spend money. We got to get some high-dollar bottles, and then
Yeah.
there's no question.
Yeah.
Bardstown, good stuff.
All right, Basil Hayden was number 13. Lucky day 13, Basil Hayden. None of us got that right. We all thought it was day 6, and we scored it 5.2 on average.
5.4.
So it's average. It could be great. It is 10-year whiskey. It has a lot of solid notes to it.
80 proof.
but proofing it down to 80 doesn't work for the way that we like to drink.
It thins it out.
Yeah,
It
it's
takes away that body,
really
like
watery.
the
and we lose.
complexity of the whiskey.
Yep.
Well, I bet half the group that did this would have
Probably
completely
liked
flipped
it. Yeah,
just
probably
because of
liked
how
it more.
approachable it is and how easy
Yep,
it is to
easy to
drink.
drink.
And it's inexpensive.
Day 14.
It's cheap.
Eric shoots this one for the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Boom!
Yeah, so I think you called out the banana bread
Yes.
on that one. Real strong. Scored it really well, especially Adam loved the hell out of it at 8.2.
I gave it
So
a 7.
on
That
average,
was-
7.6.
That was
Still,
a great. I love
well
Jack
above
Daniel's.
average scoring, 126 proof,
Didn't drink like it.
$68.
No.
That is a good deal.
Jack Daniel's single barrel proof bourbons and rye.
Are both great
Some of the
deals
best
and
bang
good
for your
whiskey.
bucks. Fantastic.
Day 15, Penelope, heavy, toasted rye. And Eric and Kevin shoot that one. Yes, we did.
Baby.
That was when we all three of us mullied for a toasted, and I went with the Jim Beam, and you guys went with MGP. And at the very end, you said something, and I was like, "Son of a bitch, I'm smelling that little bit of a dilly
You
note
were out
on
of
the
your
end of it."
Yeah.
mullies.
I was just like, I was throwing
Make it
those.
rain with the mulligans.
See, that's why I would not be good at golf. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Average score 7.6. So for a $79 or $70 bottle, a 7.6 Penelope toasted rye. Very, very strong recommendation there.
Yeah, that's a great bottle.
Day 16,
But they
barrel
do rise
bourbon.
well.
Got that one.
And
remember.
yes, you shot that one. You got that one perfectly. We did not. We all scored it really well. Adam
Yeah.
really liked this one with the 8.0. Average score of 7.6. That's really solid. $83, 114 proof. Barrel bourbon. I want to say it was either 34 or 35. Won some
34.
kind of award.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was that good. Now that they've really started paying attention and labeling what
Yeah.
the batches are, they've gotten better.
Yeah. I think they're going to stop doing so much stuff. They're
They
gonna
used to
dial it in.
take up like a whole shelf, and you're like, I don't know what all this is. So day 17, Jefferson's. Nobody pulled that one off, and we
That
did
we
not care for it. It's we got an average score of 5 for a 90 proof $100 bottle. We did not care for that guy. In my opinion, that is not worth the value there.
Some voyages are not as good as the others.
Bad weather.
True. Yeah. Or not enough bad weather. Either way, something has messed that one up. Day 18, we go local to our Nelson Brothers Sherry Cask finish. Adam
We got that one,
and
right?
Kevin shot that one. Eric picked that real early. We scored that really well.
Yeah.
That had an average score of 8.1.
Great bottle.
That ends when we reviewed it individually like months ago. We all love that one. That is it's one of their standard releases. It's just really solid finished whiskey.
How
It's
much is
great.
that one again?
$90.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a little high for 100 proof whiskey, but
It's finished. There's work
the
involved.
fact that we averaged 8.1, that to me, that's a buy. Buy. What's his name? Kramer. Day 19, Calumet. We all swing and a miss on that guy. I use that as a plug on day
Short
24.
barrel.
You didn't score it, so our average score is a 7.4.
So our averages are off.
I've had that bottle on my shelf for 2 years at least, 3 years,
Yeah. So
and I missed it.
again, a 7.4. That's a $160 bottle. That doesn't make me want to pull the trigger on
For
that.
some reason, I did not get those like cherry notes that you get on that bottle. I don't know.
Day 20. We're getting close to the end here. Angel's Envy. All right, the port wine finished. All three of us across the board got that one right, and average score was a 7.2. So,
The grape skin.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is very
grapey.
great skin forward. The port wine shows up very strong across the board on this, guys. Decent price, decent proof, above average scoring. Yeah, it's probably a buy.
Yeah.
Day
That was a
21.
single barrel too, right? That was a single barrel. Yep,
Single barrel store pick, yes.
Nice.
Day 21, Old Ezra. We like Old Ezra. You are iffy with old Ezra. None of us got it right.
God.
And our average score was a 6.8, which I would say is probably less than I would have expected. And you
love that
scored it a
bottle.
6.
Gosh.
So
The rye and the bourbon.
you hated it more than we did, and this is one of your favorite bottles. So that's interesting.
I had a little turpentine to drink before I came over that night. I don't remember.
Affected my palate.
I don't remember.
All right, day 22, the biggest surprise of the whole advent calendar as far as I'm concerned.
9.2.
So this was Gypsy Explorer French and Appalachian Oak finished bourbon. 6-year-old, 103 proof, $70. None of us got it right, but what we thought it was had an average score of 8.7.
That one?
No.
No, I think the
one H.
has
Taylor
8.9.
H. Taylor won. And Stag tied
Stag
it.
probably was up there too.
But $70.
I did not
bottle.
want that one to go away. That was delicious.
We all thought, well, the first time we tasted it, we all thought it was the Stag. That's how good it was. We just, it's got to be the Stag. It's so delicious.
That's when I pulled the Mully.
And you
Yeah,
pulled the mullet
well.
at the end to get the actual number for the Stag.
See, it's like everything, like that bar, to Stag. Then when you have the Stag, you go, oh, that's Stag.
Yeah, yep.
But we
Day 23, Whistle Pig, Old World Rye. I got that right because of using my mulligan.
You use your mully twice on,
On
the
the
same
same
bottle.
thing, yes. But Whistle Pig I thought was number 3, number 13, and number 23.
I knew both your mullies were money.
So
Man.
we did not overly care for that. That doesn't surprise me. We're not really Whistle Pig fans.
Yeah.
But a 5.8 isn't bad, but not for an 86 proof, $150 whiskey.
Yeah, it's silly.
Kevin's rating brought that one down.
But if you go back to their review of this bottle that I had open for probably 2 years, and then you reviewed
Yes.
it, you guys
It was
both liked it.
Much better than I would have expected from Whistle Pig. But that had been open for a long time, so it does need to be open and air out. These were opened, poured, capped.
That's
so
true. That's true.
not a lot of air hitting this. Day 24, we definitely called that at the end of the video. Unfortunately, we were out of mulligans. You were not. Day 24, Stag Junior. This is the 24A batch. 8.7 because Adam didn't score it. But my guess is Adam probably would have thrown a 9 in there.
Oh, wait.
No, so whatever day,
that was the other
day
burner,
24, you put on the Elijah Craig and then left it blank. So, 8.7. But here's the difference in, 127.6 proof. Didn't drink like that.
Nope.
Drinks wonderfully.
Yeah.
$80. If you can find it for $80, absolutely buy it all day long. The problem is it's so overly allocated that trying to find it for $80, very difficult.
It seems like this year, this allocation seasoning, it was around
More available.
Yeah.
I agree. And then day 25, we all knew this one, so that was the give me. We all kind of selected what was going to be the final whiskey, which is the E.H. Taylor single barrel, bottled in bond, $100 bottle. We all got it right. 8.9. Our highest rating of all the whiskey is right there.
We were excited about Christmas, I think. No,
Yeah,
that's a great
we all
bottle.
know that. It's
We
a
love
great
it.
bottle.
Uh-huh.
It always wins. Like it always has everything you want from it. The proof is decent. All the flavors are great and the profile is wonderful.
I've
But
never had one that was different than
They're
they
all-
dial
yeah, even
in
they're
on
the
those
single barrels.
I don't know how they do it, but man.
yeah. So, grand total. Eric, third place with 6 correct. Adam, second place with 7 correct.
7?
And I pulled off 9.
Nice.
I was like, all right, I'll take that. I'll take 9. Hell yeah. I was pretty
done.
happy with that.
Well done.
You're a much better educated guesser than we are.
Just swinging a miss on the Whistle Pig a couple times until I finally got her.
Oh.
So,
Well, for that, we're all based in the same wheelhouse there with scores.
Yeah.
really close. Our scores of the whiskey are really close. Where we differed, it was the same reasoning, just we picked the Penelope toasted, you picked Elijah Craig toasted rye.
Right.
We all knew it was toasted rye. We just guessed
Yeah,
better.
you got the right batch.
Better one.
We
Better
guessed
one.
right.
The better one.
So,
Ooh.
so a lot of fun, very interesting. Now we get to go through and kind of say, like, all right, like, hey, obviously we know that E.H. Taylor, that Gypsy, I want to find a bottle of that.
Yeah.
Really want to find a bottle of that. Some of these ones that are in the higher sevens, like a rare character or a short barrel, high sevens, yeah, I want to start shooting those down too.
A lot of new pours for us, I
A
think.
lot of
Yeah.
new pours, yeah. I
Wow,
probably had
wow.
only had maybe 10 of these before.
So you think if we did this again, do you think your score would improve? Or you'd second guess yourself even more?
I was second guess this year. I was dialing in on certain notes and things that screwed me up big time. I did not go into it open like I
With
did
the
last
exact
year.
same selection in a new random order.
I think I'd be one up or one down. I'd be close. I'd be. super
I
close.
don't. My guess would be it wouldn't be that different.
Yeah, I
It'd
don't
be
think so.
pretty close. Would
I
be
think
my
we did
guess.
really well on the
I bet you'd
finished.
be worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Just because you're having that
Yeah.
whatever one note in there that you may not.
But some
get
of these though, I would love to do it where they did get to open up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you can always pre-pour them and let them sit in the Glennies before we actually taste them.
I would also love if we had two of them, so then we could do sort of a live average score, like do a bracket and like taste them and go, oh, this one wins, and then come back to the ones we highest score and drink them again. You know, something like that. Something like a.
Well, we could buy 2 more advent calendars.
And
then
we would
do
have
it.
to spend the other. No. I'm definitely gonna buy a couple things that I've been sleeping on, like the Johnny Drum. I'm gonna buy a bottle of that. I've never bought a bottle
why
of that.
not?
It's
Why
not
not?
a bad pour.
For $40,
Yeah. Some people
Decent.
say it's allocated.
it's
I
above,
see it all the
above
time.
average. I can't see how that's
I
allocated.
see
why
that.
it's
Why
not.
would
If
$40
it is, I don't
whiskey
know
be
why it
allocated?
is.
That makes no sense at all.
Also, Elijah Craig private barrel picks are not always winners.
Absolutely.
Taste them before you
Yes.
spend the money.
Yeah. So my thought for next year is we actually reveal each day as we do it.
Oh, okay.
Because like you looked at it after like 2 days,
first
so
couple
then we're
days.
like, oh crap, we already know we screwed up like 2 days worth of it and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
right.
But if at the end of each day, it should help us get more right towards the end because we'll have picked something wrong. But that means you'd get rid of mulligans because you already know that I screwed up this one and it actually was this one. So then you got your 2-column thing of here's what I picked. Crap, it was this
Yeah.
one.
Well, you would know
I
your
can go
score
along
all the way
with
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
How
live.
good or how bad you are.
Yeah.
So
You can keep your burner.
that's my thought. I just got to figure out how to do that.
Well,
do
you know
like-
what? You've got plenty of time to figure it out.
I do. I've got almost a whole year to figure this one out.
16
So,
days.
but
I like the idea of a little pour of Malort or something sitting on the counter.
I'm out.
I mean, not the whole time. We can't have
Oh,
shots.
that would the
everyone
penalty
we
thing,
lost.
like Bourbon Junkies does. They do that.
If there was one that maybe there's another column of like I'm so dialed in, I'll risk a Malort pour.
Oh, so
Triple stamped approved.
Triple.
okay, I get you're going.
This is evolving.
So you get
as
double
we go.
points or something if you get it right, and
Oh,
if
see,
not,
that's
you get a
even-
penalty.
Oh, so you got to make it worth it. That's a great idea too.
So yeah, if you get it right, that's
Yeah.
one in your pocket. So if you get it wrong, you don't have to do it.
I mean, day 9, I would have, whatever.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we all would have been like
Yeah.
absolutely
Rolling dice.
100% done.
Fun times.
It was a damn good time. A lot of really interesting bottles. Again, thank you to Tim for, coordinating all of us.
And Dave as well.
And Dave, and going to the store, getting that all worked together.
Mm-hmm.
All the guys pouring. So Tim, did Dave actually pour one? I think he poured
He
one.
poured a couple
And he had
of
to
them.
bail, right?
Yeah, then he had to leave.
Uh,
yeah.
We did some pouring. Jason
Russ.
and Russ did
Yeah,
some
Russ
pouring.
chipped in.
So thank you to
It's a team effort.
big group effort to get this all done and shoot out 50 boxes of these.
Yep. We hope you enjoyed our 25 days of Christmas Advent calendar. Not Christmas. Advent calendar.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
For
For
good.
2024. Again, across the board, some solid bottles,
Absolutely.
some questionable ones, but
Some
that's all.
One
that's all
big
part of it.
surprise.
It's all part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, thanks to everyone that helped us put this together. It's been fun doing this with you guys, and looking forward to some surprises for 2025 on the show.
That's right.
So, well, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Happy New Year's.
Cheers.
OH!